Dr. Rita Louise, and welcome to another episode. In this one, we're going to be talking about our subtle anatomy. So we're all familiar with the physical body. We have 2 arms, 2 legs, a head, eyes. But we also have internal organs. We have a heart, we have a liver, we have lungs, we have an appendix, we have cells, we have DNA, we have mitochondria. Now, our organs and the smaller tissues, for the most part, are invisible to the naked eye. Well, the same holds true on some levels for our subtle anatomy. It is something that is part of us, but we're unable to see it with the naked eye. But if you're given information or work on accessing your intuitive gifts, it's something that you would be able to look at and see as well. But it doesn't mean you aren't using it. It's not like your appendix that's just there and not being used. We are using these parts of ourselves, these higher frequency parts of ourselves, all the time, every day, every minute of the day. So what are these component parts? There's our auric field. It's an area of energy around our body that can be likened to our personal space. So if you think about it, okay, because we're talking about psychic stuff right now, if you think about it, if someone steps into our personal space, now mind you, they don't touch you, but they step into your personal space, what often happens? It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel vulnerable or maybe violated. But they haven't done anything to you. And even if you close your eyes and someone steps into your personal space, many times we can feel it. We can detect it. But what's going on? You're having a psychic moment because you're feeling this energy via your subtle anatomy. And they weren't even touching you. They might be standing 2 feet away from you. Cool, isn't it? Anyway. So there's our auric field that sits around our body. It's our first line of defense. It is what makes us us. It is our personal boundary and our first line of defense from the world around us. Now, inside this auric field are these component parts. We have the subtle bodies. So there's our physical body, moving at a higher rate of vibration, because here we're talking about frequency. So when we talk about frequency, it's the difference between red light and purple light. You know, there's a band of energy of different frequencies. And so the higher the frequency, the higher the vibration. And so there's the physical body, which is the densest, vibrating at the lowest frequency. And then moving up the scale, there is the etheric body, which is the blueprint of the body, moving higher. Going out from there is the emotional body. Out from there is the mental body. And then there's the causal body. And we'll do an episode on the different bodies, so don't worry, I'll fill in the blanks as we move along. In addition to these bodies, we have what are called chakras. Now, chakras is a Sanskrit word that means wheel. And there are 7 major chakras that run up and down the spine. And so if you've seen movies that show a psychic or a gypsy or some kind of person like that, they might show them with an extra eyeball in the center of their head. Well, that's the 6th chakra. And that is the center of clear seeing or clairvoyance. Yet another topic we'll get to as we move along in this series. Anyway, so there are 7 chakras that run up the spine, starting at the base of the spine, kind of in your butt area, just below the belly button, in the stomach area, in the heart area, or the heart center, in the throat, in the center of the forehead, and on the top of the head. And their job is to process the information or transform the information from the world around us. It's a little complicated of a system, but it really, once you understand how it works, it makes a lot of sense. Anyway, in addition to the chakras, there are things that are called nadis, N-A-D-I-S. And if you've ever seen a picture in a new age kind of book or online of a chakra man, you would see these little funnel looking things sticking out of their body. And those are the nadis. And their job is to channel or funnel this information. And those are the components of our energetic self. And it's through these that we are able to feel, see, sense, hear information on subtle levels, on intuitive levels. And so by understanding how we are sending, receiving, and processing or decoding, I like that word, decoding, the information from the world around us, it's really important to understand the parts that make up who we are. Because once you understand who we are, you'll understand how you are processing or receiving that information. So I hope you enjoy today's information. If you have questions that you would like answered as part of this video series, please shoot me a message. Also, like us on Facebook, subscribe to this channel, and please share this information with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So until next time, I'm Dr. Rita Louise. Be blessed.